Hey folks, Chester James here at Minske's Bait and Tackle, our local Affordable Guys Fish City sponsor. This is our gear sponsor. I work shifts here, but I'm only working these for our sponsorship. Jeff does so much for us. This is my way of paying my dues. I got to put in a little bit of work, and hey man, we're good with that. So fishing report, I know Willow Creek is a good spot still. I've heard, and you know, don't quote me on this, we don't have Minske, he's out in Montana for a bit. That's why I'm even here today on a Saturday. I do actually work the shift Sundays to pay my dues. We're open till 12 o'clock, from 7 to 12 on Sunday. We are also open this 4th of July. Please come see us, please come see me. My shift only runs till 12, but if you guys are still coming in, I'll keep the door open for you. Call up here if you're running close to 12 o'clock and you want to make sure we're here. I'll stay here for you. I'll get you your bait. So again, the river slowed down with the walleye. I've been out in the Max Dam. Should have some videos up on the channel from that. Seen some gnarly sturgeon, monster carp. Hooked up with a good pike as soon as I got there. Didn't even get it on film. I was trying to hit the button on this GoPro, and I wasn't going pro with the GoPro that day. Hey folks, we had a call, so I had to stop for a second. See what's working right now. So I don't know if it's Carolina or Texas rig, but if you get a big black worm, like 10-incher, I use a number 4/0 or 5/0 hook, a bigger hook for a bigger worm. Put a split shot up at prime time and even after dark. Cast it out, especially in deep places. If you can find a place with bass that's got deep water, let it sink to the bottom. And when that weight hits, that worm is still fluttered. So you wait till after it hits the bottom. You just rise up, drop again. Now worm stops and flutters. Haven't had much luck on spinnerbaits at all still this year. If you watch on my channel, my videos, I made a swim jig, did a major manufacturer distributes. It's got a skirt like it's a swim jig. It's got a skirt just like a spinnerbait does, like these two right here, right? So I take a skirt off of a cheap spinnerbait, put it onto like a pretty large size crappie jig head. I like a lime green and chartreuse and red eyes. Put that skirt on there. Take a swimming minnow. We got the 3.5s up here, Pro Tour baits. Like I said, Pro Tour baits. I take one of these, and I always put a Pro Tour bait, either 3.5 or the larger size. Always put a swimming minnow tail skirt. They used to have pig and jig, like Bill Dance used to use. But when you're making that swim jig, now with the jig head that I'm using, it's like a 16th. I know it's a heavier jig head. I don't have a jig head here with me. We'll do it in another video. So I'll take a little bit heavier jig head, crappie jig head, but it's still a lot lighter than your swim jigs that you buy at distributors. You bite the head off of this 3.5. This is the color I've been having good success with. A white, light colored skirt. That skirt on there, you bite the head off of this and you make sure that the hook is going around this way, that tail is facing down. The hook goes up around, the tail facing down, so it swims properly. You reel it through the water, just a steady retrieve, works real good. But if you pause, especially as it gets closer, like I like to reel it for a good long ways and stop it about 1/3 of the way. And then at the last third, I stop right close to the bank and just let it fall, and you'll see that line go boom. And you can feel it if your fingers are touching the line. That's been working real good. Trick style Cinco, pumpkin, greens, blues, blacks, this type of stuff you want. As far as anything else, there really hasn't been a lot going on that I know of, that I'm aware of. So I guess with that, that's been the bite at Minske. Come see us, Chester James, Fish City. Whoa, bros and brodettes, GoPro for you, GoPro. Ciao.